If you're sick and tired of paying full price for a cruise, then you are really going to want to stay tuned to this video because you can travel for as little as $49 per person per day. So how does this all work? Well, it's Holland America line, and they've been doing some pretty exciting stuff in announcing different itineraries, and now they've started up this program, and it's called a standby rate. So yes, this is something that is not guaranteed, but I mean, for those prices, you really can't go wrong. Basically, what happens is you put your name on a standby list. You're going to prepay for the cruise. So it's $49 per person per day, and that is single or double. So here's the first big win: no single supplement, folks. So this is a really great opportunity. Now, of course, nothing in life comes without taxes, so you are going to have to pay the port charges and the taxes on that cruise, and those will vary based on where you're sailing from, the different ports. But for example, on a 7-night round trip Vancouver cruise to Alaska, the taxes and port charges work out to about $346 per person. That's Canadian, so I don't know, half price when you convert to American. The cruise fare of $49 per person per day, that is in American dollars, so bear that in mind. And basically what's going to happen is you're going to go on a sort of like a wait list, but it's basically a standby list for this cruise. You pay for the cruise up front, and then you will be could be booked into an inside cabin. You cannot request a different cabin. You cannot request an upgrade, but you might get one. Depends on how full the ship is and what availability they have. But the sooner you join into that standby list, the better your odds are of getting on. Now, all good things sometimes come with bad things. And unfortunately, the confirmation of whether or not you're going to be on that cruise is going to happen about a week before the cruise actually departs. So this is really primarily for people who live within easy driving distance of the port. So, Vancouver, Seattle, LA, Miami, Fort Lauderdale, Boston, New York. If you live in one of those port cities, then this is a really great opportunity for you. It's going to be confirmed as much as 7 days prior to the sailing, but it could be as little as 2 days prior. So you want to be a little bit conscious of which cruise you're looking at, because if there's any airfare involved, for example, if I was going to do a one-way cruise from Vancouver up to Anchorage, trying to figure out airfare with 2 days notice is not going to give me the best options. So that is just the basic cruise. If you want, you can also add Holland America's Have It Your Way add-on package, which includes the specialty dining, the alcoholic drinks, up to 15 drinks per day, up to a maximum value of $11, as well as free Wi-Fi. And that is $55 per person per day if you book it on the cruise. If you book it ahead of time, you get $10 off, so just $45 per person per day. So it's a really great opportunity. No, it's not guaranteed, so there is a risk involved. You may or may not get on that cruise, but if you do, you're going to kind of feel like you hit the lottery, because these are amazing prices. And basically they're doing it so that they can sell off any unused space on the ship. So it's a really smart move on their part, and something that I really hope that a lot of other cruise lines start to do. So fingers crossed that we'll start to see this other places. Now, of course, there are some terms and conditions which may change how good this sounds for you. You do have to be 21 years or older, for example, in order to take advantage of this offer. Okay, so the other thing I forgot to mention is that if you do not get approved for the cruise, then you will actually get automatically refunded. So if they are completely full and there's no space for you and you don't make it on the ship, no worries, you get a full refund of your paid amount. That being said, if you change your mind later on, you decide you don't want to go, unfortunately, it is non-refundable. So you cannot make changes to that. Once you've paid your amounts, you're locked in. But for those prices, I mean, it's probably worth the gamble. So I'll leave the link to the terms and conditions down below so that you can check it out. But this is a really great opportunity. I've already signed up for a cruise, and my fingers are crossed. And hopefully we get an upgrade as well. Wouldn't that be a sweet way to check out this brand new program? So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos. We'll see you on the next one.